Hey everybody, it's Dave with Master Trim and Odor Removal. I've gotten a lot of people reach out lately and say, hey, are you still doing cars? We used to post a lot of videos about cars, and now not so many. Our main focus is houses, or that's what we're trying to get more jobs doing houses. But we still do a lot of cars. Our car process is really long. And so if you know a faster way to do it, y'all, I've tried a number of things, but my process takes about 3.5 hours, and that just ensures I'm not going to get a call back. With my faster processes, with the faster ways I did it before, using less product and all that, I will get called back, and I have to retreat for free. Or that's our guarantee, we'll retreat for free. But more than that, it's a waste of your time, and it's a waste of my time. I don't want to come out and spend the time inconveniencing you to give up your car for another big chunk of time so I can do my thing, especially if there's a bunch of car seats in it and you want to take those out. You don't want your kids. I mean, we're really proud of the work we do with Master Trim and Odor Removal, and so we just do what works really well. So today, with that said, today we're doing a Suburban. It's the premier trim. It is beautiful inside and out. It was I don't know, it's probably a couple years old, 2 years old, and the buyer said that he saved about $13,000 to $15,000 on this vehicle. That's the highest I have heard on a car because of cigarette damage. So the percentage that he saved is remarkable. Usually used vehicles, you save about $5,000. If it's a $20,000 car, it's $15,000. If it's a $25,000 car, it's $20,000. If it's a $40,000 car, it's $35,000. But this one he got a great deal on because of cigarette damage. He is delighted, and we are super happy to help. Step one, if you get a cigarette damaged car, first of all, get rid of the ashes, all the cigarette butts. And if you see down next to me, to my right, that's not me. I didn't throw those on the ground, but I think the person who got the car delivered here probably did. And then second, most filters look like that. They're white. This one, however, is just dirty. I mean, do you see that's the back side of the filter where it goes out. This is where it comes in. You can just see how much tar and ash and stuff. So anyways, most vehicles are really easy to get rid of that. It's behind the glove box almost always. And if it's a Toyota, it definitely is behind the glove box. You squeeze the size of the glove box and you lay it down, and then it comes out. Usually there's a little, like in this car, you got to unhook the little piston on the side of the glove box. It just unclips, so the glove box will lower down. There's a door behind it, and you just open that up, pull the filter out, and then you're done. Close the door back up, put your glove box in, even if you don't have a new filter. If you need a new filter, just read your filter. Or, easier than that, just Google it. Or go to your favorite auto store and look up your vehicle, 2019 or 2020 Suburban, and it'll ask you if it matters. I mean, it'll ask you if it's 4-wheel drive or 2-wheel drive. It doesn't really matter on a cabin filter, I wouldn't think, but just tell them what they want to know. They'll get you a cabin filter, 20 bucks, right? 12 bucks. Maybe you go crazy and you really buy the super fancy one and it's $25. That's easy. So when you're doing vehicles, let me take you through what I've done. Here, hold on a second. I'm gonna assume I have permission to use his. Well, here, I'll leave it here. I'm gonna take you with me, but I don't want to use my glove. So let me tell you what I did with this one. And again, we're not using the regular, we're using the XXL, we're using two systems. We have one system in the very back in the hatch. If we lifted up the hatch, you'd see it right there. And it is running because there's an air return right there for the back air conditioner. So there's that. And then the other one is right inside this door for the first part. And then I put my mask on, and then I moved it up into the footwell of the passenger side. So here's why. The return on most vehicles, where the filter is right on the passenger side. This is the passenger side of the car. And so the air gets brought up that way. Let me see if I can put you back up. Anyways, so while the air conditioning is going, it's recirculating. I put it on recirculate. So I ran the thing for about an hour and a half, an hour and 15 minutes. I ran both double XL kits at the same time. It is filling this up and treating it like it's a small home, right? And then I put it behind the passenger seat, behind the front seat for the passenger, because it'll pull the air underneath, all the way up under the dashboard to recirculate. In this car, it's especially important because it is air-conditioned seats. It has the ventilated seats, so a fan is pulling air from there and blowing it through. And then I decided to move it up just under the glove box so that the fan that blows air backwards at the feet of the back seat passengers, or the middle row passengers, won't, the chlorine dioxide gas vapor won't get disturbed by that. So we've got plenty of it moving. We got a ton of it in the vehicle. We've got plenty of air moving. I moved it up just to make sure that we really get that AC system, because this was a stinker. And I think, when we're done, it's going to be, when we are done, it will be just as great as it looks inside and outside. It'll smell just the same, and it'll be that healthy. It'll be a sterile environment inside. So do we do vehicles still? Absolutely, we do vehicles still. Number one thing you can do for the DIY kit, aside from ordering it and using it, is to pull the cabin filter out that was the stinker, and then and just throw it away and or replace your cabin filter. And that's it. It's easy. It takes a long time. The genius is in the chemistry and our process, and the process is just about perfect. Here it is. Here's the secret sauce. Run the car, generate and fill it up with gas vapor. It takes me about an hour. I let it run for about an hour and a half. Now remember, I'm in Arizona, super dry climate. You might not need to go as crazy as I do. I don't have any bleaching worries because of our dry air. I let it run an hour, turn the vehicle on, let it run an hour. And then you can, with the air on recirculate. It has to be on recirculate. If you pull outside air in, it's done. But and then a lot of times I'll turn off the vehicle at that point and let it run, just let it keep running for another hour. So it might be done in 2.5 hours, and then you just go through and wipe down the secret sauce. Wipe the seat belts. We use stabilized chlorine dioxide in a spray. Use whatever you have to get those nicotine odors out of the seat belts, because when people are smoking, the seat belt is across their chest. So hey, give us a call if you have any questions. If you're another pro and you want some help figuring out, and be a tough situation, I love those phone calls. Thanks for calling me. You all know that I'm always open to that. If you want to start a business, I'd love to help you. If you are a homeowner or a car owner and just need some direction, then I'll point you in the right direction. Please do keep in mind, we're using industrial chemicals, and for this vehicle, I'm using a full face mask when I'm inside. So because we use chlorine dioxide as a gas vapor, turned up really high. It is non-toxic, non-carcinogenic. It's what we treat our wastewater with. It's also what we treat our drinking water with. And then also fruits and veggies and all that to knock down all the bacteria and fungi that grow on them. It's great stuff, but it's a lung and eye irritant if in high quantities, which is what this is. So save some money, get a deal on a house, on a car, give me a call. We'll get those odors taken care of, and at a fraction of what you saved. If you have a car or a house that you want to let go, that's smoke damage, and you're going, I don't want to sell it. I want somebody who knows what they're getting into buying it. Give me a call anyways, because we have people that will do that, and we generally give a little bit better offer than the other house wholesalers and all that, because we know our process works. We're not taking a gamble on the odor removal. So if you've got a smoke damaged house, maybe you smoked in it for 30 or 40 years, or 10 years or 2 years, whatever, give me a call and we will help you find a buyer, or we'll buy it ourselves and get you on your way. For a vehicle, absolutely. Pull the trigger, give it a vacuum, give me a call, and then go take it to the detail shop, and you'll be good as new. So this is Dave at Master German Odor Removal. That's www.mastergermanodorremoval.com. I'm supposed to say like and subscribe. Who subscribes to an odor removal channel, right? But it does really help us out. I'd be really grateful if you did. Or leave a comment, and we'll consult with you, or any comment would be helpful. I'm going to stop. Okay, bye.